And a new World Bank report estimates the cost of the conflict in Lebanon to be $8.5 billion. Damages to physical structures alone amount to $3.4 billion. The conflict is also estimated to have cut the country's GDP growth by at least 6.6% this year, following years of economic contraction, which has seen the country's currency lose over 100% of its value. I'm very pleased to say that Amin Salam joins us now. He's the Minister of Economy and Trade of Lebanon. Amin, welcome back to the program. Thanks so much for being here. So I thought we could begin by initially just getting your reaction to this World Bank report. You heard there a 6.6% cut in real GDP, $8.5 billion in damages and losses after a year of Israel's war, according to the World Bank. You're just back from Washington. How is the government responding?
Well, thank you, Dan, for having me. Always a pleasure to be with you guys. Well, let me start first by giving you, the overview from our visit to Washington a few weeks ago to attend the annual meetings for the World Bank. So those numbers are pretty accurate. Actually, the Lebanese government's assessment is that the $8 billion that the World Bank put out as a number with regards to losses and negative impact on the economy due to the war, you can easily double that if we factor in all the elements. I mean, we're looking today at about $20 billion worth of losses accumulated. We're talking economy, we're talking infrastructure damage, we're talking unemployment of over 50%. At this point, which is a really scary number. We're talking about over 1.5 million people displaced. The government needs to spend a lot of money, over 250 million a month. So, and as you mentioned as well, GDP. GDP is another disaster on the economy on the medium to short term. We're talking today about 6 to 7 loss in the GDP. I am saying as Minister of Economy, with this war continuing, even with this war not continuing, we will be witnessing a decline in the GDP. We will be looking at something between 8 to 12 points or percent, I would say, within the next year. So the numbers are frightening. The situation in general is very, very difficult. And our hopes after our visit to Washington is to have major economic and financial support from the international community and particularly from the United States.